Hello guys, welcome to today's budgeting video. This is my budget, my 10-15 paycheck. So yes, I'm at that point where I can budget and see where we're going to be at for the rest of pretty much the month of October. And guys, I think we're getting a grip on where we're at on my budgeting. I say by the end of this month, I will actually be paying everything on time at this point. So that is my goal for this month. I've already calculated everything, made payments, scheduled, payments that needed to be paid already. And so let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I, of course, welcome if you are new to my channel. My name is Jack with My Girl Budgeting, and this is my budget, my paycheck series. So I am working on basically cleaning up the remainder of 2025, trying to get ahead on some of my bills by the end of the year. And each paycheck that I'm getting, I will clearly say that I am getting closer and closer to reaching that, that peak at the top. And I think after that, it should be smooth sailing, especially after this month. But yes, guys, if you are new, I would love for you to hit that subscribe. I'm working on my way to become debt-free, financially stable. Not living paycheck to paycheck, but also I do things within the budgeting community, and I focus on budgets, savings challenges, and also how-tos. I've incorporated that more this month on just, helping people who have not gotten over that hurdle for themselves, whether it's starting a YouTube channel or budgeting in their own life. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is again my budget sheet. We're going to go through that and then go through all my bills with the anticipation of what I'm going to be getting as far as cash for my wallet and for savings. So that is the plan. That is what we're going to attack, and let's start at the beginning. So 10-15 paycheck, starting balance. Currently it was $330.42. So I got my paycheck of $22.21.38. I do get paid on the 15th and 30th of each month. So $22.21.38 plus $330.42 equals $25.51.80. $330, I will say, guys, was including money that I earned from us hustling. This past week, I went and did a vendor show with my Pink Zebra Home Fragrance. I did amazing sales with that. And so I was able to I did write it out, and I did do a weekly budget update on that, talking about that. But I did bring to the table 100 in Cash App sales, 25 in Venmo sales, and then 27 in cash. So that gave me a balance of $152.54. Now my without fees. So I think it was $299, 26 plus 25. 54 plus. Giving me a balance of $332.34, which is little $2 over. But I know the $2 because I did have an actual $2 left over from my cash savings or cash envelope from my last paycheck. That's what that $2. So actually it does add up. So yeah, so that's where the $330 came from, giving me a balance of $2,551.80. Now I'm gonna go ahead and write out all my bills and what I'm paying for this month. House, and I've already paid some of this stuff, so I already know what I actually covered. Let me do this because there is a bills section and a debt section. So there's house, $472.88. ADC was $85. Foundation, that is for my bathroom remodel, $225.93 is what I pay monthly. Reliant, I did make that payment of $110. American Home Shield, it's $66.58. State Farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this off to the side because I don't know exactly how much my State Farm is gonna be. $950. But remember, guys, $600 my son does pay because he was in an accident and he ended up having to pay on that. And hopefully after this year it should come down. But yeah, so he does give me his portion on that, so that is covered. And then my daughter will be paying a portion of that, but I'm putting $950 here because I don't know the actual how much it's gonna be. Let's see. We have Capital One. Capital One. I ended up paying $100 toward that. It was $87 for the minimum. I went ahead and paid $100 because I had allotted myself $150. So I just went ahead and paid my like $15 over. I have memberships, so I have memberships coming out, and this, guys, I mean, all this that I'm going through is Atmos, my gas bill. That was $41.85. I had originally allotted $50 toward that, but then when I called to make a payment, it was actually $41. So I saved about $9. Little less than $9. 1081 for a membership. Another membership of $540. And I will be starting in the new year. I do plan to go up. I want to become members more to channels as I'm able to now, you know, make those adjustments since I'm getting more and more ahead of the game. And so in the new year, I do have hopefully plan to be about I will be paying that. That's going to be $28 for my Etsy. It's a monthly fee I have to pay for Etsy. If I don't cover the cost of what I make in sales, then I have to pay that. So, okay. So now I'm going to calculate everything and see where we're at. Okay, and I did forget one other thing. So I do have another Pink Zebra. It is a membership that I am a part of. It's called Simflirt. Basically, it's a member's box that you get, a subscription box you get full of goodies from Pink Zebra. So that is what I got. So that gives me a total of $13.91.92 to finish out the month, guys. Pretty much the month, except for my car and my AT&T bill. Those will be the last two things I have to pay, but that doesn't come out until my 30th paycheck. Okay, so we're gonna take 251.80 minus 1391.92, giving me a balance. So it was for my debt. I have $883.81. We're going to be 1159.88 minus 883.81, giving me a balance of 276.07. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and put my wallet for my expenses for the next 2 weeks. Groceries, I'm going to go ahead and stick with $100. So minus 100. We're going to do fuel for $30 minus 30. Then we're going to do $20 for shopping. cat food. Minus 30 gives me a balance of $86.7. So that means 130, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90. $190 is going into my cash wallet for spending for the next 2 weeks. $86 is going to be for savings for the next 2 weeks as well. So I'll have average $44 a week to save with. So we shall see how that goes. And if I don't use any of these, especially like shopping or miscellaneous, or even the pets, that may just contribute to more savings. But I also need to write out here that I do have a doctor. No, my meds will be coming up. And then I do have another doctor's appointment because they're going to be checking. I'm going to an orthopedic specialist. So I don't know what that fee is going to be. Orthopedic. But I go on at the end of the month. So I'm going to play this by ear because I don't know when I'm going to get my meds. My meds probably at the end of the month. So that will probably go toward that paycheck. But other than that, let's see. Let's go ahead and do our totals here for income. 25, 51, 80, bills, 1391, 92, expenses of 190, debt $83, $81, $86.07. So $86. I will just leave that 7 cents in there. And that will give me my zero balance. Minus 86, 7 cents, pretty much. Because I'm leaving that 7 cents in there. And I don't have a buffer. But all this money is not going to be drafted soon. It is going to be on schedule, so I've already paid everything that I don't have drafted. My electric, my gas has been paid, so paid. My home has already been paid. My EDC and my Capital One are scheduled to pay, so I don't have to worry about those. The only ones that are going to be coming up are going to be everything that is drafted for the rest of the month. And that is it, guys. So I will be going to the bank and pulling $276.07 to go into cash wallet and savings. But that is it, guys. That is my paycheck, my budget paycheck for the next 2 weeks. This is available. Budget sheet is available on my Etsy, guys, if you are interested. It does come with 3 different budget sheets. This style with no spend, where you get the mini budget sheet, and then you also get a different one, so you guys can print them out at either one, whatever your preference is. This one will give you a budget, and then the actual what you budget for, and then what the actual is, and then you can also do a difference for some of those. But yeah, so that is available, and that is it. Again, guys, we are doing the collab. So I am doing a collab with Budgets and Chaos Mari. So we are doing Gentle Mayhem collab. So a bunch of cute savings of 10 savings that you're going to get, 5 from each of us that we created based off of chaos and, you know, calm. So that's why we decided to call it Gentle Mayhem, because, you know, our two personalities, although, and we love each other, she is adored. But yeah, guys, go check that out. It is available on my Ko-fi, and the things that will be coming hopefully this week to for that collab. We will be doing that for the rest of the year, pretty much, up until right before Christmas, I think, is where we're going to plan on finishing it. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a great one. Much love. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment if you do budgeting each week for yourself, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or if you're on a schedule like I am. I would just love to know where you guys are at in the budgeting. And maybe if you're new to it and you just don't know how to start that process, leave that comment too, guys. I would love to see where you're at with that. And then also, before I go, my 2026, yes, troll hunt is ready for me. I'm going to be starting this hopefully next month. The plan is to start getting 2026 started in so that I can save $2,026 with this fund savings. This is a digital download if you guys are interested. This one is available on my Ko-fi, but it is a digital download. You get all different types of, and I made mine into a book style. I love doing book style, and I love front and back. So, but this one is a small version. The one that's on Ko-fi is probably an A5 size. So I can't remember the description I put on there, but yeah, so it is more like an A5 size. So feel free, guys, to go check it out. You get fun savings of Troll Hunt, where we do a diamond search for all of our lovely diamonds to give us $2,026 at the end of the year for 2026. All right, so I'm gonna head out. Much love, guys. Again, bye, and I will see you in the next one.